So another question from my free WhatsApp group. One member asked me, what does my morning mobility routine look like? So I thought I would just film it. It's worth noting I don't do this absolutely every day, but I am training 3 days a week and stretching with clients. So I really only do it when I feel like I need to get my body moving. I usually start with a few squats. Typically I'll do those with rotations like you can see here. And everything I'm doing is just movement that feels good to me. So typically I'll wriggle around a bit in each of these sort of like positions just to really get into those areas where I feel quite stiff or achy, just to really drive the blood flow where I need it. So there's absolutely no rules to any of this. I just do what feels good for me. I'm now doing elephant walks to stretch out my hamstrings. I did deadlifts this week and my hamstrings were really sore. So yeah, that's a great one for your hamstrings. Okay, so now I'm going into a sort of pancake stretch. This is great for your groin. I'm working on my middle splits a little bit. I'm obviously a long way off, but this is such a good way to slowly build on that flexibility, and then lifting your torso from this position upright also helps to build some strength. So that's what's going on here, and I absolutely love this. My main goal when I'm doing this morning mobility work is just to get my body moving as far to its end ranges as possible, because that's just what we tend not to do day to day while we're sat down or working at a laptop. So it just gives my body a little kickstart first thing in the morning. So I'm coming up now. This is a sort of like extended sunflower position. It's just an amazing full body stretch. I absolutely love this. Anything that twists my torso out of its sort of central alignment just feels incredible. So side leans, rotational twisting, everything like that is an absolute go-to. These are shoulder cars or controlled articular rotations. So I do these pretty much every day actually. I'm doing a lot of shoulder work at the moment to fix. I've had a problem with some tennis elbow, and I absolutely love these. You're going as tight through your sort of like shoulder joint as possible, so you're really pushing through. By the end of it, your shoulders should be burning. Great way to drive blood flow into the shoulder joint. So more rotation. What you'll notice about a lot of this stuff that I do is it involves a lot of bending and rotating, because that is the number one thing we tend not to do just generally through the day. So a big long lunge, sort of lunge stretch with a side bend. Just really open up my hip flexors, get a bit of my obliques going. This I absolutely love. Great to relieve pressure on your lower back as well. For anyone that's got back pain, this is an absolute must do every day if you have to, but it just really loosens everything off right up in your hips. Small back bend. Again, this is me just exploring. I don't really do those ever. It might be the first time I've ever done that, but obviously just feeling it in my lower back today. So nice way to just get things moving. Back to a little squat there. That's pretty much me done. So yeah, this is just an example. Hopefully you get the sense that for me it's just completely not rigid. This is about just stretching out my body where it needs it and listening to my body and just feeling ready for the start of the day. This routine's taking about 5 minutes, but to be honest, most days I will just do one or two of these exercises. Some days I do none, like I said, but on days where I really feel like I want to basically have a mini mobility session, about 5 minutes is tops. That's all I do. That's me. Everyone's different, so I'm not advocating that you only need to do 5 minutes, but this is just for me. This is what works. Hopefully this gives you a few ideas of things you could do, but if I had to pick just one or two exercises out of all of this, I would go for the squats with rotation and the deep lunge stretch. Those two for me are pretty much my two favourite all-time movements. So yeah, if you've never done those before, go and give them a try.